Good morning. I'm really tired. I was up a little too late because Jax just has a string of computer science assignments that either weren't turned in on time or missing something, or it was just one thing after another, and I had him see his teacher about them. Some of the bad grades were the teacher forgetting to grade it a certain way when she said she would. And then others were he didn't know how to submit something and then just let it slide. So it got auto-graded as missing, and I don't know, like he was missing something, but in order to do that something, he had to submit something else first. I guess he didn't know how to get an ID number of a Google slide. So I showed him how to do that. So he could submit it, but then it turned out there was essay questions you had to write about what you did on your slides. So that was torture for him. Because in coding class, he just wants to code. But he made it through that. And so he was allowed to do the quiz that he was missing. And I stayed with him until he got that done. He's got something else he needs to take care of, so I'm just straightening up. The teacher gave him detailed edits he needs to do, and then she'll revise his grade. But he said he'll work on that today. He's got time in class and resource, I guess, which is like study hall. I need to fold this blanket. Yeah, I don't know. So I was up too late. My throat feels really dry. This morning, pretty much right after I got up, it suddenly felt dry. So I washed my hair, and it's like dried everywhere but the middle of my bangs, which makes it look weird. Yeah, I woke up with my throat really dry. My eyes are dry too. It's something that I feel often later in the day if I've been in the house and the heater's been blasting. But it makes me nervous to wake up like that because I don't want it to turn into a sore throat. I was around so many people yesterday between that last minute lunch shift, and there weren't too many people around us at that honor roll event, but I mean, there were people. Yeah, and Sebastian's just been snotty off and on for ages, but it seems like it's his allergies. His eczema was also really bad on his hands. But I guess that's my update. I'm exhausted. Tomorrow's our IEP meeting, so I need to finish the knitting stuff up and get it cleaned and wrapped or bagged up for tomorrow. But I'm gonna put you down and fold this blanket back up on the chair. Sebastian came down before I did because he keeps saying he's going to, but then he was sleeping when I would be ready to wake him up. I don't know why he wanted to do that, just to prove he could, but he's just gonna be tired. I try to let him sleep till 6:20 so he gets as much sleep as possible. I don't know when he went down there. Anyway, yeah, gonna start the day. Jax should be down any minute. Hello, it's bedtime. I talked to you this morning, so let's just try to pick up from there. What time was it when I talked to you? I guess before I got Jax ready. Anyway, I took Jax and his friend to school and then came right home. I went back to work on the blanket border and I finished that. Got it all bound off and I washed it and laid it flat. Did a little bit of steam ironing. It's acrylic yarn, so it doesn't block as well as like wool would, but it was really stretched out, so it was like dipping in the center. It's a very stretchy pattern, so if you stretch it too much in one direction, it'll stay like that until the next time you wash it. So I took care of that, and it's still drying. It's half dried. I flipped it a couple times. I need it to dry. Worst case, I'll try and hit it with some more heat or the dryer, but I think the dryer will stretch it out. It wouldn't be a square anymore, and I want it to be a square so I can fold it nicely. But anyway, once I had that, you need to get your pajamas on. If you want the same ones, they were washed and they're down on the clothes basket. Because you left. I'm not doing that yet, I just started. After that was laid out, I painted. I was working on my friend's huge commission. I was doing like one side of the jowls. If you can be all finished in 10 minutes, that's a lot of time. Yes, I'll give you a prize. I don't know if you need those.
Kind of two very short stories. 5 minutes stories.
Sure. 10 minutes is a lot of time to get pajamas on, take a few pills, and brush your teeth. You can do all that. So, what was I saying? You made me forget what I was talking about. Stop! Can you stop? I can't even think because of the annoying noises he's making. I was painting, yeah. So I painted for, I think, a little under 2 hours. My wrist was kind of hurting. I think it was from all the scrubbing out of school tables. Can you put your pajamas on? Then I cleaned up and got some laundry done. I had to fold laundry and start a load. Then made myself lunch. Very hungry. Then after lunch, I needed to finish that hat. I needed to do 2 I-cord cords, but I-cord is the type of knitting it was. It makes this nice rounded cylinder of knitting. It's kind of slow because every 4 stitches I have to slide everything down the needle and start again. It's just, when you have a numb hand, having to reposition your hands every 4 stitches is difficult. So it's slow going, but I got it done. And I even made them longer than suggested because I wanted it to be easy for them to tie. And then I had to stop to get Sebastian from the bus stop. Went back to it. I finished it a little bit before dinner. And we wove in all the ends, made the ears, sewed them on. I sewed on these little tags I got that said like made with love, and there's like this little heart made out of yarn. It's really pretty. And I had a coordinating one that I sewed on the blanket, even though it's still wet and it made the tag wet. But it needs to dry. I can't hang it up so it gets air on both sides because then it'll stretch out. I don't have like a big enough rack to lay it on, even though it's a very small blanket. I think it came in at like 28 inches. It's definitely like a car seat stroller kind of blanket. We're gonna call it a stroller blanket. But we ended up ordering just from this place that's like attached to a gas station. It's an actual takeout restaurant. Has some tables outside too, but it's just like an order at the counter kind of place. You can get a little bit of everything. So like Jax gets boneless teriyaki chicken wings. Danny got a steak and cheese sub. Sebastian got a hot dog, and I got a custom salad, and then we all shared some french fries. So it works for our family, which is so hard to feed because we all eat different things. So we ate, and then there wasn't a lot of time after dinner. So I just had some coffee, and I was reading some news that just came up because it was time to get him ready for bed, and the laundry that I started after dinner, yeah, just went into the dryer. Almost done my coffee. It's so wonderful. Why is coffee so nice? It's just decaf, dark roast, black. It's so nice. And my tea, so nice. But coffee, hot coffee after dinner just hits the spot. It's so good. Anyway, this weekend I'm hoping to do a lot of braiding. I don't have to work on the knitting. I don't have to work on a party. I'm gonna paint some more tomorrow. We have an IEP meeting tomorrow. We'll just be approving his plan, and I don't see any problems with it. It's literally just speech therapy twice a week, and they're gonna work on all the deficits he has. It's very straightforward, but we have to go by the books and go over everything and agree to everything and sign everything. So that's what we will be doing. So I think I'm gonna lay out this shirt. I think I'll wear that tomorrow because it's gonna be in the 50s. It's not gonna be freezing. I can wear maybe this pink sweater with it. That'll be pretty. And I have my one nice pair of jeans that's not like, I have a few nicer ones that aren't ripped, but this one is higher waisted, so I know I won't have any stomach accidentally showing. My only thing is I'm worried about Danny making me wait because he's coming and he likes to think things don't take as long to get to, and he also likes to walk to them, and I like to be early. And I was up late when I go with him. I remember going to the parents' night for the middle school, and he's like, oh, we have plenty of time. It's so close. We don't need that much time. We're like half running and still late because it does take time. There's a reason why all the kids start appearing in the neighborhood at the same time. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow's the IEP. I'm going to paint some more. I might have a painting coming in. It sounds like an animal rescue I sometimes do work with had a contest, and one of the prizes was a custom sketch of the winner's dog. And there was like a long email back and forth that I just scanned when it was sent to me about how the artist flaked out, and now the dog has passed away, and she still didn't get her sketch. And so the rescue said they personally know 2 people that do pet portraits. I'm one of them. And that they would make it right and get something done. So she reached out to me, and they're seeing if I can do it. And I'm like, well, I don't do sketches. I do acrylic paintings, and she thinks that would mean a lot and make up for it, and she might even like size up from my standard 8x10. So I did pull out a larger canvas. She's very busy, so I don't always get answers right away. So I let her know what I had and pricing and stuff. I think at some point I would donate paintings to them, like for a raffle. But right now I can't really afford the 20 hours of work donating it. So I don't know. But it's a very cute dog. I'm hoping that if I do it, I can get another picture with a close-up on the face. She likes the expression of the one she had sent. But I think she was thinking it was a sketch. And I do need more detail. But I can work with like similar stock images. And it just might not be exact to the actual dog. But I mean, you might not have the intricate flecks of color in your dog's chocolate brown eyes memorized. So usually it's not a big deal. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I got for you. It was just a cozy day. I wore leggings and a comfy shirt, and I was in sandals for a lot of the day, though my feet were getting cold inside the house. So I'm in slippers now. Yeah, only went out to take the big kids to school. They're taking advantage of me. It was a beautiful day and it would have been lovely to walk, but they wanted to hang out. Like, his friend even rolls up at the point where they would probably be a little late for school if they walked, because he knows that I'm cool with it. It's fine. Oh, I do have one more thing to say. I had ordered Walmart and they were gonna bring Sebastian's allergy medicine today. He has enough for tonight, but I just put it out, so it's empty now. They had a good price and they could do it the next day. Amazon wouldn't get it till Saturday. So I had ordered it. I had also ordered a new box for snacks out on our porch for our delivery friends, because there's like a hole in it. I don't know what happened, but it's falling apart. And then I just threw on 2 bags of my favorite popcorn because it's been sold out everywhere. So they say they're delivering it at like 3:15. I'm like, great. I hear them come. I go to get it. It's 2 bags of popcorn and nothing else. And it says everything's delivered. They're not sending anything else any other way. So I have to get on chat because I'm like hoping some miracle can happen and they can like re-deliver to get me the last 2 things, the box and the medicine, mostly the medicine. But no, as always, they just say, sorry, we can't do anything other than refund you. And I'm like, I know you can't personally do anything about this. I mean, it's out of your hands, but it's so frustrating. The only reason I placed this order is so I'd have that medicine for tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, I'm so sorry, but I can write a note in your account to prioritize delivering, especially when you order medicine. I'm like, oh, thanks, but thinking, great, now they're gonna put a note, difficult customer is a biatch, watch out for the Karen. It's just frustrating. They've done it so many times, and to have it be the medicine, it's like, I don't know where this falls apart. I know there's been random things where I think they fall out of the delivery workers' bag in their trunk, because I see them like scooping things back into bags. But this is like an entire box and a bag with medicine. Probably charged me for all the bags I didn't get. Anyway, they said they refunded it, but it'll take 10 days to go back to my account, but the refund is approved right away with a message, you don't have to return these items, just donate them or something. I'm like, I didn't get the items. But yeah, I placed a new order right away because, again, they can still get it tomorrow to me if they actually deliver it. But so minus the popcorn, I got the box and the medicine and some spray for my hair. In the winter, I like to do a little sun lightening spray because I don't go out in the sun. And I am out. I haven't used them for a couple weeks, but I mean, my hair still looks pretty light. It always looks darker against my head. It looks like it has dark roots, but it's just shadows if I hold it up in the light. It's all one color. Anyway, now I've talked for way too long, and Sebastian lost his challenge for getting ready in 10 minutes. So, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.